Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I hope all of you are doing great today. So, today I'm going to be working on a client, and my client for today is my baby sister. She ain't that baby no more, but I do call her my baby sister because she's the youngest. But anyway, you guys, right here, as you guys can see, I like to start off with a very clean, I would say, surface. So I start off by spraying a whole bunch of antibacterial spray on her hands, as well as mine and my tools, even though my tools are already disinfected. But I like to start off fresh, so I like to spray a little bit of antibacterial spray, which is half of the antibacterial spray from Mia Secret, and that other half is alcohol, 90% alcohol. So that's how I make my antibacterial spray. And then next I'm gonna go in by pushing back her cuticles. It is very important for the reason that this will expose new growth, and it also prevents lifting. So if you guys are suffering from lifting, maybe there is something that you're doing wrong there. So make sure that you are prepping the natural nail correctly for the acrylic application. So now I took this little ball, tiny little drill bit, you guys. These do come, like, whenever you buy a drill, they usually come with as a set with your drill. So I do take this one, you guys. It's the smallest one, and I like to remove any leftover cuticle on the nail bed. So I just take it on my drill again at about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs exactly. I never take it for faster than that, you guys, just because you can create ring of fires, and that's not very nice, you guys. Last time she did go to a nail salon here in our area, and she told me that she had gotten just regular tiny little nails, white, and her toes, she got her toes done. And I was like, you're cheating on your nail tech, like, are you serious? So I was on her case about it, and she's like, okay, fine, I'll go. And she came over to me to do her nails. But it's all good, you guys. I don't get mad, you know. It's all good. Anyway, next I'm gonna be taking this bigger drill bit, which is a lot bigger than the last one, you guys. And I did see that her cuticles weren't coming off with this drill bit, so I went ahead and used my little nippers so that I can cut off all of her cuticles, because they were pretty long, they were pretty big, they were pretty grown out. So I just went ahead and did that because I didn't want to have any, like I said, I don't want to have any lifting whatsoever. So I just went ahead and prevented that by removing them and cutting them with my little cuticle nippers. So cuticle nippers, you can buy them pretty much anywhere, pretty much eBay, Amazon, everywhere, you guys. So they're very easy to find. I think I've even seen them on Dollar Tree. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm gonna be doing so that I can prevent lifting. If you see that you're still struggling from lifting, maybe when you are applying your acrylic, you're leaving way too much acrylic left on around the cuticle area and touching the skin, which maybe that's the reason why you're getting lifting. So just check on that, you guys, and just, you know, try to prevent that. Next I'm gonna be taking my fine sanding band, and these are from Pana. I bought them a long time ago, and I bought like a whole big huge package, you guys, of them. And since I don't really have clients, so I don't really go through them as fast. So this is what I'm going to be taking to file down the shine of the nail. It is very important for you guys to not file down the nail. It's just to remove the shine, okay? As soon as you see that the nail has no more shine, you stop right there and you do not keep on filing anything else, you guys. It's very important because, again, it can cause ring of fires. It can cause, you know, just your just pretty much damage onto the natural nail of the client, and we don't want that. So just make sure to only remove the shine. That is just for the acrylic to adhere correctly onto the nail. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, again, on 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. I do not take or speed up my drill, because again, I don't want to damage the natural nail. So now I'm just gonna dust off everything. I just really want my surface to be very clean and that there's no dust left over from the nail or anything like that. So I'm just gonna dust everything off, and then I'm gonna spray a little bit more of that alcohol solution that I create, and with a lint-free wipe I'm gonna be, you know, cleaning her nail bits just so that they are dust free. So next I'm going to be taking my extra long coffin tips, which are no C-curve. They are available on my online store if you guys want to go purchase. The link will be in the description box below. So now I'm going to be measuring. The way you measure the nail tips, you guys, you measure sidewall to sidewall. If the tip is too small, go for the bigger one. You can always cut it to size. So yeah, that's pretty much, I think I did it on one or two of the nails. I'm not sure because it didn't really fit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And I'm gonna be using my KDS glue to glue them on. Very easy to glue, you guys, and very quick to glue on the nail. So yeah, chicas, that's what I'm gonna be doing, just gluing all of the nails. And then I'm gonna be sizing them and cutting them to desired length. So here I could not find my little nail tip cutter or my little magnets. I could just not find them whatsoever, you guys. I was looking for them everywhere and I couldn't find them. You know, everything is everywhere. So what I did is I went ahead and used this little lint-free wipe, and then I kind of made the mark as to where the nail tip is, the desired length that she wanted them. So I kind of made that little mark, and that was my guide. But I kind of messed up in one of them. You're gonna be seeing me kind of fix it, and I'm gonna show you how to fix them. So here again, just cutting them to desired length. She usually gets them very small, you guys, like very small, and I told her like, no, you have to go longer, you have to go longer, at least a little bit. And I think she did went like up 2 sizes because she wanted them super short, and I was like, no, you gotta get them longer. So here on the pinky, you guys, I messed up, like completely messed up. That was way too short, like that was super short, and I was like, that ain't gonna look cute, girl. That ain't gonna, it's just not gonna look cute. So what I did is I went ahead and used another one of the tips that I had already cut, as you guys can see, like the leftover tip that I had cut before, and I went ahead and glued it on the nail with my KDS glue, and I just holded it into place. I think I had applied a whole bunch of it, so it was not sticking quickly. So I went ahead and removed a little bit, and then I went ahead and glued it onto the nail, and I didn't move it. I told her like, be careful, it's still wet, I don't want it to pop off, I'm gonna fix it. And she's like, okay, I'll be cool, I won't move. So yeah, I went ahead and let it dry, and then I moved on to the next nails. And low-key, you guys, I was going a little bit longer. Like, no lie, you guys, I was going a little longer than what she had asked, because honestly, I don't know, you guys, but I just don't like working with short nails. But anyway, here I was just trying to see if it was already glued, but I kind of saw I was still a little bit wet, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a little longer. So I went ahead and went back to filing the nails. You see how whenever you glue on the nail or the tip to the natural nail, the 2 little corners stick out. I hate those, you guys, because whenever you're working with let's say a wine color or just darker colors, they tend to stick out. So what I did is I went ahead and removed that using the same sanding band that I was using before, and I'm only sanding the tip, you guys. I'm not sanding none of the natural nail anymore. It's just the tip, especially those 2 little corners sticking out. That's what I'm reaching out for, okay? So I'm removing everything, and I'm also gonna remove, now that I'm at it, I'm also gonna remove the shine to the nail tips. Okay, chicas, so here I went ahead and cut it. It was just a tad, you guys, that I went over. So I went ahead and cut it. It was already glued. I checked really good. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and remove those little two corners, like I said, and remove the shine of the tip. So if you have this problem whenever you're working with nail tips and you cut one, shorter than the rest, you can always go back and fix it, you guys. Just make sure you did not throw the leftover pieces from the tips, because then you're gonna have to use a brand new one, which it's all good, it's okay. But I mean, why waste a brand new tip when you can use the leftover ones? You know what I mean? So next, I'm going to be using my Super Bond, my bond or my duo from Valentino, which is the dehydrator and the bond. So I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate her nails. And I'm just using one coat, you guys. I would usually do 2 of each. 2 dehydrating parts and then 2 dehydrating bonds, but I was like, you know what, nah, that's too much. So I just went in with 1, and that's what I did. After they were dehydrated, you guys know that it dehydrates super quick, super fast. So then I went in with my bond from Valentino, like I said, and then I usually go in with a super thin coat of clear acrylic on all of the nail beds, but I was like, no, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Because first of all, I'm working with a nude. First of all, I'm working with the butter pecan from my online store, you guys. So if you guys are wondering, link in the description box, you can go and purchase it there. So yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be using I'm gonna go straight in with the nude. I'm not gonna be applying the crystal clear thin coats that I usually go in with. That's how I began, you guys. Ever since I started with nails, that's how I got used to doing it. But you know what, I'm just saving time like this and applying that thin coat of crystal clear acrylic on all of the nail beds. I'm not saying it's a waste of time, you guys, but it is a little time consuming. So we were not in a rush, you guys, but it was pretty late. It was already like 10:30 at night, and I was a little tired. So I was like, you know what, that is way too much time consuming. I'm just gonna go straight in with the nude. And again, this is butter pecan from Bomb Nails, link in the description box below. So as you guys can see, you guys, I start off at the apex area. What is the apex area? That is where you glue on your tip to your natural nail, and that is where the strongest point of an acrylic nail should be at. So like I always tell you, if you see your nail from a side view, your nail should be looking thin at the cuticle area, gordita or panzoncita or boludita, or or just a little tubby, I would say, at the apex area, and then going down again super thin towards the tip. That's how your nail should be looking like. So yeah, chicas, for me to achieve that, I start off at the apex area. I place down a medium bead right there at the center of the nail, which is again the apex area, and I try to blend it down with the belly of my brush. And then I place my second bead at the cuticle area, and my third bead would be at the tip of the nail. As you guys can see, the first bead did not reach all the way to the tip, so now I'm gonna place my third bead right there at the tip of the nail. And then I always try to watch the sidewalls of my nails, you guys, so that the acrylic doesn't run down there and it dries that way. So I always watch my sidewalls and clean them off with my brush. It just really helps my shape stay in place, and it is easier and faster to shape and file. I'm sorry. So again, you guys, let me just show you here really quick. First bead, I start off at the center. So as you guys can see, I place down my bead and I try to mold it from sidewall to sidewall without touching the skin. Bring it down with my brush. And as you guys can see, not all the time it reaches all the way to the tip, so that is where your third bead is gonna go. Now I always try to do the 3-ball method, but again, it's not like a rule that you have to follow. If you see that there's more acrylic needed, you are more than welcome to go ahead and place another bead wherever there's more acrylic needed, you know. Again, it's not such a rule that you have to follow and you see a bald spot and be like, no, I already placed down my 3 beads, I cannot place another one. No, you guys, it's, I mean, that's just like the structure, you know what I mean. But if, again, if you need more acrylic, go ahead and place more acrylic, you guys. So yeah, again, just watching my side walls so that they do not get, you know, how can I say this, like se disfigura, like I don't know how to say that. um it like it doesn't stay in shape, you know what I mean. But yeah, I hope I'm making sense, you guys. And I'm using my number 12 brush, you guys, from Bomb Nails. Again, everything will be in the description box below. The link to my store is in the description box below. You can find the tips, you can find the butter pecan acrylic, you can find the brush, you can find the Christmas bundle, and I will be having a 30% off discount for Black Friday. So if you guys were wondering, or you guys just want to get some stuff from my website or my online store, the link will be in the description box. The sale will start on Thursday and it ends on Tuesday. So again, everything is gonna be 30% off, you guys, including the Christmas bundles, which right now, today, as I'm making this this voiceover, I have 4 bundles available, you guys. 4. So, oh my god, I'm super excited. And thank you everybody who's been purchasing the bundles, you guys. Thank you so much. I know they were a little pricey, but I mean, if you really look at it, you were getting 9 glitter acrylics, you were getting a Kolinski brush, you were getting tips, you were getting a matte and shiny top coat, you were getting cuticle oil, you were getting stickers, you were getting glitters. So yes, you guys, like everything was there. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much, everybody. As I always tell you, like, without you, my store wouldn't be where it's at right now, my channel wouldn't be where it's at right now. So you guys make everything possible, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, chicas, I'm gonna let you keep watching this part, and I'll be right back. Okay, chicas, so as for filing, I go in and there's some things that I've changed from how I used to file before. Well, I still file the same, I just changed the files I used to use. So to begin with, I'm using the peel and stick files from Tammy Taylor. You can find them on Amazon, that's where I purchased mine. And this is the 100 grit files. I love them because I could just unstick them and stick brand new ones onto them. So I really like them, and they are so good when shaping. So if you're having a hard trouble shaping your nails, girl, I got you. These are bomb.com. So anyway, now I'm gonna go in with my drill, which I have my Pana 5-in-1 drill bit here, which is a medium grit. And now I'm gonna start by just debulking the nail, removing any lumps and bumps left from the acrylic. You know, I usually just start off around the cuticle area, bring myself down from side to side with the drill bit, and that's pretty much what I do, you guys. Again, I always try to work more and watch what I'm doing with my acrylic, try and place down my acrylic as best as I can so that my filing process takes less time. You know what I mean? You should have that mentality, and you should start learning that mentality right now, and be like, you know what, I gotta perfect my, you know, nothing's perfect, but I gotta try and work better on my acrylic application rather than my filing process, you know. That's pretty much how I got my, I'm not to where I want my nails to be, you guys, because I still have a long way to go, but I can actually tell that my application that sorry you guys, that my application, my acrylic application is much better, and that my filing is much better, you guys. If you go back, way back onto my videos when I first began, you can see there that you're like, whoa, what happened? What was going on here? And now, you guys, like, I can really tell you that I have learned a lot, I have improved a lot, and that's just mental, you guys, that you just have to set your mind to, you know, be like, you know what, I'm gonna work on my acrylic application. It's not gonna get perfect, but it's gonna get better within time, and I promise you guys, I promise you that it will get better. But next, you guys, I go in with my Nail Supply Glamour files, which is the 150 grit nail files. I never skip the step after the electric file or my drill, just because it just makes my filing process smoother. It's kind of buffing out the surface. It's kind of like a buffer, you guys, but it's much harsher. It's rougher, not harsher, rougher than a buffer, you guys. So it just makes my filing look much better. It just makes it look, you know, prettier. So I never skip this step, I never do. So it just use whatever 150 file grit you have in hand, and I promise you it makes your filing look so much prettier. But yes, you guys, I just go in and, you know, just remove any lines left from the drill, because the drill just does tend to leave lines behind, and it kind of looks like, it doesn't look uneven, but one little side looks, you know, taller than the other one. It just leaves like lines, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it just I don't know, you guys, it just makes it prettier. Anyway, now I'm gonna go in with my buffer, and I like to use these orange buffers. These are my favorite to work with. I know a lot of you work with those tiny little ones, or the pink little tiny ones. I can't, you guys, like, I really can't. I've tried and I can't. They're too small. So I like to work with the bigger ones. So yeah, this is just gonna buff out all the nails. The whole nail surface is gonna look much better. Never skip this step. I remember there was this time way back in YouTube, and there was this trend going on where you wouldn't buff the nails. You would just, you know, file, but you wouldn't buff. And I would try it, and I was like, this does not look cool. So always try to buff out your nails, you guys. But as you guys can see here, I went ahead and cleaned the surface. I dusted everything off, including my little pink towel. Everything was like, it had no dust whatsoever, including her hands, her nails. And now I'm gonna go in with a dark gel polish, a dark brown, a light like vanilla color, and a gold. So the brown is from Model Ones, the vanilla color is from, let me see, oh my god, what's that, Nail Addict. And then the gold that I'm going to be placing later on is from Valentino. So my sister is more, she's not really like an extravagant nail girl. She's more like subtle. She's more like, I just want something more quiet, more, you know what I mean? But she asked me for these, and she asked me like, have you done this? I'm like, I don't know, you guys. I think I have on my YouTube channel. But I was like, no, I don't think I have. And if I did, it was on my YouTube. But hey girl, you're talking to bomb nails here, of course I can do that. She just started laughing, and I'm like, but you know, I can try. So we tried, and I loved how it looked. I went ahead and did all these squiggly lines or abstract lines, I'm not even sure what they're called, some here, some there, and then we went ahead and cured one color, and then once it came out, we continued with the second color. We did the second color on all of the nails, and then she went ahead and cured all of them. Once they came out, the second color came out of the lamp, we placed the third color, which was the glitter. So yeah, you guys, I'm using a long striping brush or liner brush, I'm not sure what they're called, and these are from Amazon. You can purchase them there. So last but not least, I asked her if she wanted them matte, and I was like, you should do a matte, and she's like, but we have glitter. And I was like, oh my god, that's true. Never mind, let's make them shiny. So we went ahead and made them shiny. And I'm using my Bomb Nails Shiny Top Coat, which again, you can go on my online store and you can get it there. Link will be in the description box below. So we went ahead and applied the shiny top coat all over the nails, and it just takes a thin coat, you guys. I promise you don't need to add a whole bunch of coats, nothing like that. I just went ahead and placed a super thin coat on each and every nail, and then she went ahead and cured for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, no, not 30 seconds. She went ahead and cured for 60 seconds, and once they came out of the lamp, I went ahead and applied a little bit of cuticle oil, and that was about it, you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure she loved them because she even made like TikToks and stuff. So yeah, she really did like them. I'm not sure when this video is going to upload or when I'm gonna be uploading this video, but yeah, these are definitely giving me coffee vibes, and I'm sure this is gonna be my last fall design, because I really want to bring to you guys the winter designs now, or the Christmas designs. So yeah, chicas, thank you so much for being here. I will see you on the next one, and stay safe, God bless, and bye bye.